What's going on, guys? Today is the debut of Project YZ450F. We're going to take this nasty looking YZ and make it look badass. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As most of you guys know, Project YZ450F was right around the corner. Now, as most of my loyal subscribers know, I am not the best dirt bike rider. However, in the ongoing battle of which is better, ATVs or dirt bikes, I'm a firm believer in that they're both great to have. I love riding bikes and I also love riding quads. So after selling my 2011 CRF 450R, I decided to buy this 2009 YZ450F. Now there is a small story behind this dirt bike. This bike belonged to a friend of mine. He had it sitting in storage for over a year. It was the only thing in the storage unit and he was paying to have it in there every single month. So he knew I was into quads and dirt bikes. He asked if I'd be interested in buying it. And lo and behold, I got a smoking deal on this YZ. Now before I get into exactly what we're going to be doing to this YZ, I want to take a second to say thank you to everybody that watched my first ever collaboration with John from Stupid Fast. John and I both know that a lot of you guys have been dying to see us go head to head with our 472 and 421 Banshees. Now, even though we weren't able to go head to head in the first collaboration because of some mechanical difficulties that we ran into, don't worry, John and I have an entire 472 versus 421 series planned ahead. Now, for those of you that did watch the collaboration, you saw we were trying to do some flyby videos and one of John's O-rings and his cool head blew out, so we couldn't go any further. So while I'm waiting for John to fix his cool head, it's a perfect opportunity to start Project YZ450F. So as far as this project goes, we're looking at mostly cosmetics. So as the bike sits, it already runs really well. The only thing that I could find wrong with this was that the front bearings were bad. So my plans for this bike are new plastics. We're going to update the front fender, get rid of the ugly sticker glue, put new grips on, new levers, new seat cover, paint the wheels black, put on some fresh new graphics, and call it a day. Now anybody that's ridden a 450 dirt bike knows that they're fast as hell right out of the box. Even in stock form, they're more than what a lot of people can handle. So as far as the motor mods and performance mods go, I'm basically going to keep everything stock. I don't need anything more than that. However, I do plan to put on a big gun slip-on pipe. A slip-on pipe is going to give the bike an aggressive sound, plus it just looks badass and it's going to complete the look of this bike. So enough talking, I got the pressure washer out and ready to go. Let's pressure wash this bike off, scrub it down, and then we'll take the plastics off and see what we got going on. Alright, so here we go. We got the pressure washer out and we're going to start blasting away, getting all that dirt off of this dirt bike. Look how powerful that is. It's actually turning the wheel. Wow, look at this view right here. You see all that dirt under there that you can't really see because you do, bam, just blasting that away. The dirt really stands no chance against this pressure washer. There's really just no place to hide. So all that dirt that thought it was going to hide behind that corner right there, you can see I just turned the wheel so we could just eradicate the dirt. And of course the dirt that tried to hide under the rear fender, just blasted it away. It's just amazing how powerful this pressure washer is. If there is any stubborn dirt that happens to get away from the pressure washer, it'll just get dominated by awesome. So you can see I'm going to spray the bike down really well here, and I'm going to scrub it in, and it's just going to make it so that the dirt is basically not existent. It's even going to work on the wheels and on the disc brakes. And yes, it's going to work on the motor, and this is oil-infused plastic cleaner and motor cleaner. It's not going to hurt anything. In fact, it actually adds horsepower. And now we're going to take this pressure washer and we're just going to blast that soap away like it's not even real. And you didn't think I'd forget about the bottom of the bike. Of course not. We're going to set it down on the stand right here and we are just going to scrub away because we don't want any grime on this bike. It's going to be a clean bike, not a dirt bike. And of course we'll give it one last blast, get all that soap and awesome off of it, so that this bike can just look brand new and nobody would ever know that there was ever a speck of dirt on it. All right, guys, so you can see this 450 cleaned up pretty nicely. We only had a couple snags. We had a bolt on the tank that didn't want to come loose, and one of these fork guards didn't want to come off. So what I did is put some PB Blaster on there, and we're going to let them sit in oil for the night. All in all, I have no complaints with the way this bike cleaned up. It only has 45 hours on it, and it was kept in a climate-controlled garage. So some of the stuff that I definitely want to clear up on this bike are going to be the clutch cover and the stator cover. I think a new coat of paint on those, powder coated, or I might scuff them up with a Scotch-Brite and give it kind of like a brushed aluminum look. Anything will look better than the way it is now. That's definitely something I want to take care of. It also looks like this muffler is a shorty. Somebody might have cut it down at one point. Nevertheless, we're still going to replace that with a big gun slip-on. All right, so Project YZ450F is officially underway. For you guys waiting around for the 472 versus 421 footage, that's going to be coming really shortly. Make sure to hop over to John's channel at Stupid Fast and check him out on Instagram at StupidFastJohn, where you can see updates of what he's doing to his quad, because he has to fix his top end before we can put these things head-to-head. Now, don't worry, it's probably going to be happening very shortly. It was a simple fix, and John's got all the new parts already. And also remember to check me out on my Instagram. It's Sabo350. You can see updates of what's going on here in the shop, and I also like to post some badass rides that you guys send in. So in the next video, you can expect that we'll be putting on a new slip-on muffler, new plastics, an updated front fender, and possibly more. But until then, guys, have a good week.